What's up, everybody, man? This is yours truly, Chris, man, back at it again from that square. Hey, look, first and foremost, I want to say shout out to all the people that watch my videos, like, comment, and subscribe. It's always fun, it's a pleasure. Um, but this draft that I have here is going to actually be pretty good, I think, going forward for this team, Baltimore Ravens, as you saw in the thumbnail. They finished the season out 8-9. I know Lamar Jackson got hurt. The Pro Football Focus has them picking at 14, 45, 76, 99, 108, 107, 126, 34, 44, and 195. They got a lot of picks. They got what? 3, 6, 9, 10. Right at the mark, they got 10 picks. I believe they're going to hit on probably about 8 of these picks if they do it right. I definitely believe in that. They've got Jaquel Brisk going there. They've got John Mechie going there, and they've got David Ajo going there. I agree with that actually on the 14th pick overall. David Ajo coming out of Michigan. I agree with that. I think going forward. So I think we're just gonna move to the 45 and the 76 pick in the draft. To me, their top needs, especially in this draft. I'm going to say they're going to need another tight end. They're going to need a receiver, actually a couple of receivers, offensive line, and their defense is solid defensive back-wise. They're really good defensive back-wise. So then they're just going to build their front seven up. So going forward, I think if they're there at 45, we're going to say straight up, they want to get a safety here. I'm not feeling that. What I'm going to tell you is right now, I think that the top priority for the Ravens, get a damn wide receiver. Get a couple in this draft. And the reason why I say that is because this draft is not loaded with receivers like the past few drafts, the past 2 years. But you got some guys that could help you out right away, too. If he's there, I highly doubt he'll be there. But I really like David Moore going to the Baltimore Ravens. David Moore, and then I think they double dip again. Don't laugh at me, guys. Do not laugh at me. I think David Moore, and of course, there's this guy out of Ole Miss named Ontario Drummond. David Moore and Ontario Drummond. David Moore, 6'2", Ontario Drummond, 6'1". Picking these two players, one at 45, one at 76. They both flip the field for you. They're good, straight. They're guys that can come right in and execute right away. And that's what I love about them, right? They can play some ball. Right, straight up. Especially if you watch Ole Miss this year. All those receivers are just elite receivers. They're great. Ontario running a 4.4. That means he can just separate David Bell. Let me pull up his 40 time real quick. David Bell's 40 time is a 4.5. So they're right there, kind of neck and neck with speed. But I think it will be fun to watch these two guys just play ball with each other on the same team. They can even go Justin Ross here. I wouldn't be mad at that either for the Ravens. But I wouldn't take him as high. I'd take him back in the third round, 76 pick. Like I said, they definitely need receivers. So for the 14th, 45, and the first 3 picks, I'm going David Ajo. Then after that, they're going to definitely go and get my boy David Bell. And then after that, they're going to go get my boy Ontario Drummond. Now you flip over to the offensive line side, which is going to be great for them this draft because this is what they need. I say they grab a center and they grab a guard. You know what? I'll say tackle. Get a tackle. Get a right tackle, not a left tackle. Even though I feel like everybody, oh, you need a left tackle. You need a left tackle. Nah, just get a right tackle this time. I think it's fair because Lamar Jackson moves around a lot. So, hell, if you can get blockers to block for him, get blockers to block for him. You know what I mean? So, going into the later rounds, we're looking at pick 99 and 108, kind of right next to each other. You should grab, what I think they should do, they should grab a solid center. I was going to say, of course, James Epty. I like him a lot out of BYU. But I'm also a fan of Michael Miyati as well out of Missouri. I think either way you go, Michael Miyati's got better feet. James has got good natural athleticism. Bending knees, very lateral, like a mirror defensive end, man. He's good, but I like In the long run, I like Michael more. But if we're going for size and weight, you can get James Empty. Either one of these two guys really fits the description for the Ravens, especially in their style of offense. I think what they should do is they should go ahead and get, to me, James Ipsy. I think that's the perfect fit for them. And I know I said they're going to get a tackle, but I think at 108, they turn around and they get a running back at 108. My intuition tells me that they should get a decent running back out of a middle of the pack school. And I like this guy a lot. Nobody really talks about him. He's not really on anybody's board. I don't know why. But Keontre Ingram out of USC. Transfer student, played ball at Texas for a while. Not bad, man. Like when I say not bad at all, man. Athlete. He can go 6 feet 210, 40 time 5'2". A little slow for the running backs nowadays, but the thing I like about him is he can catch out the backfield. He can block. He can run block. That's what he was doing at Texas. And then at USC, he just flourished in this offense. He flourished in it. So, like I said, at 108, 107, I think at 107, you're going to grab pretty much that tackle I was talking about. That seems fitting for them. That offensive tackle. Very, very fitting for them at that time. And we're looking at... Give me a second, y'all. It's loading up here. Loading up. Dang, it's taking forever to load. Well, I hope your day's going great. My day's going good. Okay, cool. Got the tackles. Right. So, you got Alec Anderson out of UCLA, 6'5". I think he's gonna fall in this draft. I don't expect him to start right away. No, especially falling this far back in the draft at 117. I don't expect him to start right away. No, not right away at all. But it would be good to have him on the roster. It'd be a great acquisition for them. That's what I think. And now I know that we've built a lot of offensive players. We went straight offense, I think, the first 5 picks in this draft. 6 picks? Yeah, I got... No. We got defense. Offense. Now defense. Okay. You got a lot of 4th rounders here. I think the next 3 picks in the 4th round is what I was talking about when you build your front end of your defense. A lot of y'all are probably going to be like, no, you should have built the front end first. I was like, no. I don't agree with that. I think that if you guys want to rule in the AFC North, especially seeing how the Bengals got lucky this year, they're lucky as hell. Everybody got hurt for the Ravens. That's why. So when I say they are blessed, they were blessed. Because now I think the daddies of the AFC North is coming back, and that'll be the Ravens. And the Steelers are not too far behind. I don't think that that'll ever happen again. The Bengals will slip through the cracks and make it to the Super Bowl like that. The world is waiting. The world is waiting. So what I like here right now, there's a couple of guys that could fit the description, I think, for the Ravens, especially at linebacker. And who I like the most right now is Tyrese Johnson, outside linebacker out of A&M. When I say that boy can hit, that boy can hit. A lot of Aggie players are going to come out this year in the draft, and I like them a lot. That's just me personally. I think you get him as the outside, then you need to get interior middle linebacker in the next pick, which should be 12. Yeah, 12 picks away, so it's right there. So it's going to be 138. 126, you get him out of A&M, but at 138, you still got your linebackers up. Yeah, still got my linebackers up. Scroll down. No, I don't like him. I just lied. I don't like him a lot. I don't like him anymore like that. But if you're going to grab a linebacker, I think you should get Zach Mccloud out of the University of Miami, 6'2". He might actually go quicker than that. So if you got to, you can get Digimon Corbett out of Iowa as well, too. But I really think the Ravens need Zach Mccloud. They need to get Zach Mccloud. Zach Mccloud is a solid linebacker. He fits the style, the in your face hard hitter, covers sideline to sideline. Same way with Digimon Corbett, but both of the guys are good. I'm gonna fall more towards Mccloud just because of he's a little bit taller. He's got more weight on him. 40 time actually is not that, but his bench is a lot. So, these are just accolades, but for me watching real tape, Zach Mccloud was all over the field, especially in the. You really want to watch a game where he played lights out. It got blown out in that game, believe it or not. But Alabama, I think he ended up with like 9 tackles in that game. And a lot of you are probably gonna be like, "Against Alabama, they got blown out at the beginning of the season." I was like, "Yeah, true, but he did his part." You know what I mean? The rest of the defense did not, but he did his part. Going forward, at 140, I think this is where you kind of pick up a defensive end or more interior D lineman. I'm cool with that. Interior D lineman. We can grab. It's sunny outside. I'm gonna walk and get some Chinese food here in a second. But interior D line or defensive end, you really can go either or with this pick right here. But you can get Jeremiah Moon out of Florida. You could get Ralphus Rosen out of, I think that's Liberty. Is that Liberty? Yeah, Liberty University, yeah. Ralphus Rosen out of Liberty. He's 6'6", 325, defensive tackle, something that you really want. Something that you really want on your defensive line. I think he's a golden pick. So you can double dip. You can get Jeremiah Moon and you can get Ralphus Rosen out of Liberty to finish up the draft for the Ravens. Especially the Ravens are going to be picking again after that 140 pick, 195. So 6th round. Yeah, that's kind of how you're going to sum up the draft for those guys. I don't think that they're bad. I think this is going to be a really solid draft for the Ravens. I think they're going to hit on a lot of defensive players. Offensive players right away. And that's what's going to make them great. That 8 and 9 season probably won't happen again. After they protect my boy Lamar Jackson, they got to protect Lamar Jackson. But these are the guys that they should get. I feel like I like their pick with the boy coming out in 14, but outside of that, a lot of those other picks I started kind of picking for him. You tell me what you think, Raven fans. Let me see how y'all feeling up in Baltimore, man. Take it easy, y'all. Like, comment, and of course, subscribe.